Alright. Hello, student. My name is William, and today I go read another part of the Bible. Today I go read Leviticus Chapter 15. Okay? And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when any man hath a running issue out of his flesh, and because of his issue he is unclean. And he shall be uncleanness in his issue, whether it is his flesh with his issue, or his flesh should be stopped from his issue. It is his uncleanness. Every where he lieth in the issue is unclean, and everything of where the sitteth shall be unclean. Whatsoever toucheth his bed shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. And he sitteth on anything wherein he said of me, he shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. And he touches the flesh on him, and hath the issue, wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. And he had the issue split upon that is clean, and he shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. And settle over the silver rated upon that the issue shall be unclean. And whatsoever toucheth anything under him shall be unclean, and even he beareth any of those things shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in the water, and be unclean until the even. And whomsoever toucheth the health of the issue, and hath not wringed his hands in water, he shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. And the vessel on earth he toucheth with, it shall the issue, and shall be broken in every vessel of wood, and shall be rinsed in water. When he hath the issue, and is cleansed in issue, then he shall number himself 7 days for his cleansing, and he wash his clothes, and bathe his flesh in running water, and shall be clean. On the 8th day he shall take 2 turtle doves, or 2 young pigeons, are come before the Lord, the door of the tabernacle of congregation, and give them unto the priest. And the priest shall offer them, and of one of the sin offering, and another with the burnt offering, and the priest shall make an atonement for him before the Lord for his issue. And if a man's seed of copulation go out for him, then he shall wash his flesh in water, and be unclean until the even. And every garment, every skin, wherein the seed of copulation, and every shall wash in water, and be unclean until the even. Woman also with womb, and it shall lie with seed of copulation, and he shall bathe themselves in water, and be unclean until the even. And if a woman shall issue, and her issue in the flesh shall be blood, and shall be pardoned in 7 days, and whatsoever toucheth shall be unclean until the even. And everything that she lieth of her separation shall be unclean, and everything that is seated upon shall be unclean. And whatsoever toucheth in her bed shall wash his clothes, and bathe herself in water, and be unclean until the even. And whosoever toucheth anything that she set upon shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. And if it be in her bed, anything where he sitteth, he toucheth it, and then he shall be unclean until the even. And if any man lie with her at all, the flowers are upon him, and he shall be, he shall be unclean 7 days, and all the bed where he lieth shall be unclean. And the woman have an issue of her blood many days out of the time of separation, or if a run of a time of her separation of all the days of the issue, uncleanness shall be as the days of separation, and shall be unclean. Every bed where she lieth all the days of her issue shall be under as the bed of her separation, and whatsoever she sitteth upon shall be unclean, and uncleanness of her separation. And whatsoever toucheth these things shall be unclean, and shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. But if she cleanse her issue, and it shall number herself 7 days, and after that shall be clean. On the 8th day shall take her 2 turtles or 2 young pigeons, and bring them to the priest at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. The priest shall offer one sin offering and a burnt offering, and the priest shall take the atonement, and for her before the Lord, and for the issue of her uncleanness. Thus shall ye separate the children of Israel from their uncleanness, and that they die not in their uncleanness, when they defile my tabernacle that is among them. And that is a law that it have an issue for him, for those seeth good for him, and they defile therewith. And for it is sick of her flowers. And everyone hath an issue of the man and a woman, and have the lie with her that is unclean. Okay, that is in Leviticus chapter 15. Okay, next video I'll read Leviticus chapter 16. Okay. Well, I gotta go right now, but thank you for watching this video. Be joining us later. Bye.